Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Pick a Card Daily Forecast. My name is Tony and this is the Pick a Card Daily Forecast for Monday, January 11th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you're intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, hello. Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. And hi and hello if you are new here. I am Tickled as Punch that you found me. How tickled do you think punch really is? I mean, like when you're drinking punch, do you up and tickle it? I don't know. I don't think that's what I was supposed to say. I think I'm supposed to say I'm pleased as punch. But there again, how pleased is punch? All right, I digress. Hi. I'm glad you're here, though, is what I'm trying to say. So as I said, this is the daily pick a card forecast. So I've already pre-shuffled some tarot and oracle cards in 3 piles. We'll look at each pile and we'll decide, using your intuition, which pile calls out to you the most. Dropped down to the links in the comments or the descriptions and find out what is in the stars awaiting you today. So we are going to we're going to be reading from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, the St. Peter's, what is this? Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg, the White Sage Oracle, and my favorite, Getting into the Vortex Oracle cards. All right, so let's check out these 3 piles of cards. Up first in pile 1, we have this gorgeous, just clear quartz. Look how clear that is. I mean, it's almost like glass. It's so clear. Gosh, I'm trying to get where y'all can see it. Isn't that gorgeous clear quartz? The second one, this is actually clear quartz, but check it out. It was starting to grow some citrine on it. Let me see if, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it was starting to grow citrine. And pile 3, rose quartz. All right, so pile 1, clear quartz. Pile 2, clear quartz with citrine. And pile 3, rose quartz. Which pile is calling out to you? Drop down below and let's find out what messages await you. Okie dokie. So pile 1, if you pick this gorgeous clear quartz, let's see what is in store for you today. All right, up first. Oh, fun. The Shaolin Master. Look how he's got the grasshopper in his hand. Patience, grasshopper, patience. It says, be graceful in movement and action. Number 2, we've got the Queen of Cups. Then we have, the Magician. Interesting. Manifesting today, are we? Okay. Oh, yes, you are. 9 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow, you are really, this is definitely self-mastery. Today you are going to be manifesting something big that you've been working on. Yeah, you are. 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. And then lastly, my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. That's number 37, which adds up to 10. So that is the end of a cycle. So let's go ahead, start right here. So we've got the Shaolin Master. It says, be graceful in movement and action. So this is about mastering something, okay? And movement and action, this feels like to me more like about yourself, you know, and the choices, the moves that you're making in your day-to-day life, the actions you are taking is telling you to be graceful with your choices, be graceful with the actions that you're taking with others and with yourself. But this is about mastering today. This is about mastering yourself, mastering the lessons that have been brought to you. You see that little grasshopper, and like I said, patience grasshopper. So this is the day for you to actually see, you know, all these lessons that you've been learning, that you've been patiently waiting to apply. Well, it looks like today may be the day that you're going to be applying that, because right underneath that we have the Queen of Cups, and if you want to pick up, got some fuzz in my arm, the Queen of Cups and the Magician. All right. With the Queen of Cups, she is very compassionate. Yeah. She's very compassionate. She's very graceful. Okay. And then you have the Magician. So that's about manifesting. So this is being very, having self-compassion, having a calming and comforting yourself, and choosing paths that lead you to your manifestation. So this is about you making a shift today. Okay. You know, we talk about this a lot on this channel, but change happens when, you know, let me get this a little bit closer, y'all. I feel like we are really far away from the table. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, there you go. You can see a little bit better now. Okay. Change happens when, once we've learned our lesson, it's not enough to say, hey, here's what I learned and great. Okay, so now I learned it, but that actually doesn't matter until you have the opportunity to practice what you learn. And when you take that lesson that you learn and you make a different choice, you don't repeat the same patterns and habits, and you make a different choice, a new choice, you shift your energy, and now you level up, and now life comes at you from a higher place. Okay. And that's what it feels like. It feels like today you're going to have the opportunity to practice what you learned. All right. And when you practice choosing to make actions with grace and with compassion, look what you get. You get to manifest, because look here, right beside the Magician. Boy, it is hard to pick up cards on this table today. Right beside the Magician, you got the Nine of Cups. So the thing about the Nine of Cups, I always like to say, is the difference between the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups is the Nine of Cups is about pouring from your own cup. The Nine of Cups is self-satisfaction, and this is really and truly the card of self-mastery. Again, this is 9. This is the end of the cycle, okay? So you go from a 1 to a 9. You go from beginning of manifestation to actually completing that manifestation. And that is you today. It feels like you're going to get the chance to really practice what you've learned, and then that is going to lead to that self-mastery that then, is kind of rewarding. Speaking of rewarding, look, right beside that Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, the spark of something new, okay? So there's something new coming, something that comes because you do get this self-mastery. This is the end of this one lesson. It feels like you've been working on this lesson of self-mastery for a bit. In fact, I know we have over my other readings for the Twin Flames. We've definitely been talking about self-mastery a lot for about 6 weeks now. So it feels like here we are. You're at the end of that. The spark of something new comes along, and it's going to be something that it's going to lead to a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fulfilling work. 8 of Pentacles. This is, the fruits of your labor. So that spark of inspiration leads to a lot of hard work, but a lot of fulfilling hard work. Now, right underneath that is the Nine of Wands. So this is, when you put these two together, all right, 8 of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, this is you showing up for yourself. This is, like I said, it feels like you're about to level up, okay? It feels like there's going to be a lesson, and I'm going to come back to that point right here in 1 second, but there's a lesson that you're going to be learning today. This is why Shaolin Master shows up. And it's for you to show that you have mastered this lesson. That lesson, as I said, leads to the manifestation of something new. This manifestation of something new it's going to come from a higher vibration, okay? Like I said, you level up. You shifted your energy. You shifted into a higher gear. This is going to be something the thing that's coming, this Ace of Wands, it's going to be even more work. It's going to be something that requires a lot of dedication, a lot of self-dedication and self-perseverance. You're going to have to really show up for yourself, but it's going to feel good. It's going to be a lot of work. You're going to be putting in a lot of effort, but a lot of effort equals a lot of reward, and this is where you're headed. You're going from 1 to a 9, 1 to an 8 and a 9, okay? So you're literally just level up, and each level is going to be a little bit more challenging, but when you climb out on that branch, you get that fruit, right? So sometimes you got to take that risk. Sometimes you got to climb out onto that branch. All right. And lastly, we have, like I said, we go from 1 to 9, 1 to 8 to 9, and then 10. Okay. 3710. It says, my attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. It says, if your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are the opposite of what you desire, your desire must come to you. Okay? So if you are asking for an improved situation, like you say, okay, here we are, Shaolin Master, I want an improved situation. Here's that improved situation. You're like, it's over here, like patience, grasshopper. It'll come to you. Now you start offering, you stop offering resistance by offering chronic thought vibrations that are the opposite of what you desire. You stop thinking about the opposite. You say, I want to be rich, but then you think, oh, I'm so poor. Oh, I'm so broke. Well, that's a opposite to what you want. When you are no longer offering chronic vibrations that are in the opposite to what you want, now you're focusing on what you do want. The law of attraction has no option but to give you what you want, and that's what this Ace of Wands comes in. Your desire must come to you, but you cannot continue to keep alive within you vibrational patterns of what you do not want and receive what you do want. So if you're focusing on what you do not want, you're going to get what you do not want. If you want what you want, you need to focus on what you want. And that's what it's trying to tell you. Today is a lesson day. Today is a lesson about mastering, focusing on what you do want, not giving attention to what you do not want. Because when you master that, bam, bam. And then, yes, I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I said it's going to be worth it. You've got some hard work ahead of you, but baby, it is going to lead to great, great, great rewards. All right, pile 1. This is a cool ass reading. I hope your Monday starts out great. Hang around if you want to for pile 2 or pile 3. I post new content Monday through Friday, and on Sundays I post the Twin Flame Tarot weekly forecast. I hope you check that out as well. But until I see you again, I hope you know just how much I love you. Bye, pile 1. Hey, 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 welcome back, pile 2. Okay, so cool. If you pick this quartz that is growing a little citrine, I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it's just the beginning of some citrine on top of that. Let's see what you've got for your day ahead. Ooh, buddy, I love this card. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Set your sights higher, Stargazer. You got a ton of cards here, tons and tons of messages. All right, starting out, 3 of Clubs or the 3 of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Making plans to get that bag, looking up, daydreaming, feeling a lot of good. Ooh, okay. 4 of Swords. Yeah, it feels like you were spending some time really daydreaming today, really working on coming up with a plan to create some wealth for yourself. All right. Page of Cups. Yep, something good's on its way. There's something good on its way, and that comes from you taking the time today for yourself. All right, the Hierophant. And then we have, okay, 9 of Swords. And then at the top, at the end of the deck, we have number 11. I have control over the vibration that I offer. And, okay, this is crazy. We actually pulled these exact same 2 cards on, I think it was like Friday last week or something, one day last week. So these must not have shuffled well, but they came out again. So this message needs to be heard. Number 2, that which is like unto itself is drawn. So we are gonna, you are manifesting, okay? What is going on here is that you're going to spend a little bit of time today inside your head. You need to spend a little time today, pile 2, daydreaming and really getting really clear on, 1, not only what you want, but why you want it. Because it's not so much to want something. You can desire $1 million, okay? Let me just make it simple. You can desire $1 million and you can get $1 million. But if your why wasn't a why that was self-sustainable, in other words, your why wasn't like something like, I want $1 million so that A, I can be self-supporting myself, but B, so that I can help others support themselves or something like that. You know, just a good energy exchange. Your why, if you don't have a why, you're just like, I want to be rich because I want to be rich. At the end, yeah, you're going to be rich, but maybe you're going to be rich because your husband dies tragically young, or you know, you're in a major car accident that leaves you paralyzed from the neck down, and now you're a 10 millionaire, but what good does it do you because you're quadriplegic, okay? So you've got to understand today is the day about getting real clear about what you want to manifest and why you want to manifest. Get your energy in alignment with your higher self, and really get to know your higher self and your soul and get to listen to what they're saying. So starting right here as Stargazer, see yourself higher. Exactly. Get to know your higher self. Get in alignment with what your higher self is trying to tell you. This is about daydreaming, and daydreaming is kind of getting quiet and allowing your soul to speak and to just come forward, okay? We've got the 3 of Clubs and the Queen of Coins, or the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So making plans to, you know, maybe have future, I don't want to say money, but you know, just planning for your future. Queen of Coins is she's that mom. She's that mom who she nests. You know, she's the one who builds the beautiful home and has the house that everybody wants to come to, and she can cook and she can clean and she can, I mean, that sounds very patriarchal, but what I'm trying to say is she makes a beautiful home. And this is about, you know, feathering your home, okay? And that's what this is. Your higher self wants you to get quiet, get into alignment so that you two can work on some plans for your future. You're being asked to slow down today, okay? Listen to your higher self, because I think you got something surprising that you didn't even know that you want. There's something on its way. If you'll get really still and spend a little time daydreaming, there's something I think you're going to be surprised at what's there waiting to be found. Okay, I think you think you know what it is you want, what path you want to take, but I'm not sure that you can see this coming. There's something definitely on its way. Page of Cups, something new, something surprising that you're going to surprise yourself with, because then right after that you get the Hierophant. Hierophant, of course, is Taurus energy, but that's that traditional, non-conforming ways of thinking. So I feel like you've been really stuck, Nine of Swords. You've been kind of spending a lot of time on a path that is traditional. It's a path that you've always taken, and you're like, what do you mean? Something surprise. What do you mean? I'm going to surprise myself with what I want. Yeah, you are, because this is what you've been focusing on. You've been focusing on the traditional path, the standard path, the path of nonconformity, the path you've always taken. You're being told it's time to cut out that thinking and allow some room for some surprises to come in. All right, allow yourself to be surprised by yourself, because here we have number 11. I have control over the vibration I offer, and number 2, that which is like unto itself is drawn. First thing to point out here is number 11. It looks like the number 2 in Roman numerals, which I think is kind of cool. It's like you've got a double 2. So this again is about self-mastery and you getting to know yourself even deeper. It says, once you began to believe or expect good feeling things to come, now you're in the vortex. And once you get in there, now you are a cooperative component. Now you get to rendezvous with all the good stuff that you have put there, and you can train yourself there. You have control over everything that rendezvous with you when you get in control of the vibration that you offer. And you get control of the vibration that you offer when you care about how you feel. That's the key. The vibration that you offer has to come from the fact that you care about how you feel. If you don't care about how you feel, then you're going to just offer any kind of vibration out to this world, good, bad, indifferent, or otherwise, and that is what you're going to get back. Good, bad, indifferent, or otherwise. You have to care about how you feel. You have to care about that you want to feel good. You offer out good vibrations, and you get good vibrations back. See how that works? And then, speaking of that, I have to say, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Everything that you perceive is a vibration, and the life that you are living right now is a vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process, okay? So you think about something, and now you're attracting it to yourself, okay? Because you put that vibration out, so now you're starting to attract it to yourself. The essence of whatever it is you're thinking about, that vibration, the essence of it is now the subject of your own life experience, okay? Once you activate a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. So it feels like you've really been focusing on putting out this vibration of what you think you want. It's kind of the standard path, okay? The standard path of what you've always done, but it's time to stop that. There's something new that your higher self needs you to hear. Your higher self is trying to go, let me in. I've got a surprise for you. So today, pile 2, your message is get quiet, get still, allow yourself to be surprised by what you might want, and then don't give resistance to it. Don't offer up opposite energy to it. Understand that you're supposed to have that in yourself. So control the vibration you put out there and really focus on what it is that you want. And you know what? Allow yourself to be surprised. It's a fun day. That's a fun way to start a week. All right, pile 1. Pile 2. I hope this was helpful. I post new content Monday through Friday. I hope I get to see you again. On Sundays, I post the Twin Flame Weekly Forecast. So come on back then until I see you again. And if I see you again, I love you. Bye, pile 2. Hey, welcome back, pile 3. So, if you pick this super sweet little piece of rose quartz, let's see what is awaiting your day and week. Here we go. Card. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a ton of cards. Yeah. Card pile. Blah, blah, blah. Card 1. Stag. Trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Stag energy. I love it. Ooh, I like it. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Okay. So you're being told to love and trust and let yourself be loved and thrive. So there is definitely, feels like maybe you're putting up a little bit of walls to love that you're being told to let down today, pile 3. Let's see what else you got. You got, talk about walls letting down to love. King of clubs, yeah. King of clubs, King of wands. The Hangman, yep. The 7 of swords. Okay, so that makes sense why you probably got some walls up. And the Emperor. And then, let's see, at the end we have number 60. I can replace false premises with law-based premises. Okay, so it feels like somebody has lied to you in the past. You have had your heart hurt pretty well here, haven't you, pile 3? And that hurt has led you to not trust. It's led you not to trust others. But the most important thing that you no longer trust, it seems, is your own judgment and your own heart. It's like you're like, well, I fell in love with a bad person, or I trusted this bad person and they hurt me. So how can I ever trust myself to know what's best for me again? Well, you can. And let me tell you why. Because the reason why, first of all, we all have lessons we have to learn, okay? And everybody goes through relationships that are sometimes karmic in nature to help us, learn lessons. And sometimes we have bad things happen to good people because that's just the story. That's the path that you have to be on so that you can move from this point to the next point, so that you can learn and grow and evolve, okay? And so that doesn't mean that you're an idiot or you can't be trusted. It just means that was your part of your path, okay? So let's start here. Stag, trust and thrive, and heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. I love how the stag is surrounded with this green energy of like the heart chakra, and then love and let yourself be loved. See how she's holding her heart, this angel is. So first thing is that though you've been hurt in the past, it is completely safe for you to love again. It's completely safe for you to open up those walls, let them down, and trust people, and more than anything, trust yourself, okay? How do you make better choices? Well, first of all, you got to get in alignment with yourself and listen to yourself, okay? So if you want to trust yourself, the first thing you have to do is get in alignment with your higher self, and your higher self is not going to steer you wrong, okay? Then you can trust yourself. So moving into this King of Clubs, Hangman. All right, King of Wands. Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture, okay? So let's look at the big picture. Yes, you got your heart broke. Yes, it feels like somebody was trying to lie. 7 of Swords, deception, trickery, lies, right? Then we have Emperor, Aries energy. I love it when Emperor shows up. This is, taking control of the situation. So it feels like, you were probably lied to, deceived, and just hurt. It feels like you've been hurt in the past. It feels like you trusted your heart, and your heart, you think, let you down. And that's kind of this right here too. And so you're like, well, I'm going to take charge of the situation. If I don't ever love anybody again, then I can't get hurt again. Look at the big picture. You're making yourself a martyr. You're literally martyring yourself, okay? You have decided that, well, that was one mistake too many and never again. Bullshit. Bullshit. That is not the way life goes. Listen, you are made of love. You are made to love. That is the purpose of life. There's a source of energy that flows through you. That's the Creator's energy. That is the source of love. That's all the Creator is love, 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 love. And you, my juicy darling, are full of love. And just because you got your heart slammed does not mean you just give up. That's quitter. That's defeatist. That's bullshit. And you know it, okay? So knock that nonsense off. Who cares? Okay, we all have our scars. It happens to every one of us. Dude, by the time I was 21, I was divorced and had been engaged. I've been engaged twice to separate people, by the way, and divorced, and was on my way to my next marriage by the time I was 21. My point there being that everybody has stories to tell, okay? You're not special, Buttercup. We all get our hearts broken. We all make choices where we are like, how can I trust myself again? But baby, you got to get yourself off brush yourself off and try again. Learn from the lessons you made and figure out how to apply those. Look at the bigger picture. There was a lesson here to be learned. And the lesson was not for you to become a martyr. It absolutely was not. Okay, look here. Number 60, I can replace false premises with law-based premises. There has been a theme unfolding here of replacing flawed premises with law-based premises. And we would like to leave you with one final one. We all make too much of all of this. It is simpler than we all make it out to be. Be easy about it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Do things that feel fun. Look for things that bring you relief and just easily move into that place where all things that you want have already been lined up for you. In other words, here's the deal. When you got lied to, when you got cheated on, when you got hurt, when you got stabbed in the back, whatever it was that you decided, oh, hell with this, I'm not going to be with anybody or anything. I'm not putting myself in that place. Listen, I'm going to use myself as an example. Part of my family. They hurt me. They stabbed me. This is them. Fuck them for real though. Okay. So I said, nope, not going to do it. I'm taking charge of the situation. Bye, bitches. Cut myself out and in some ways martyred myself. Now, that is not to say that I am welcoming these people back into my life, but it took me a while to see that that's what I was doing, okay? To see that that is the choice that I was making. I was martyring myself. When you hold on to that energy, you can no longer trust and you can most certainly not thrive. So I had to take a look at the big picture and forgive them and forgive myself for the nonsense that I did as well. And how did I do that? I chose to be easy about it. I chose to be kind to myself. I chose to do things that make me feel good and that feel fun. I chose to look for things that brought me relief. And then I chose to move easily into the choice, to the understanding that everything that I've ever wanted in this whole life is already on its way to me. And believe that and receive that and watch it happen, and you can too. And so that's the message for you today, pile 3, is to look at the big picture. Let the past be the past. Trust your heart. Let love in. Let yourself be loved and thrive. All right? How do you do that? By choosing to care about how you feel, by choosing to be light, have fun, and not be so serious, and not focus on all this negative things, but instead focusing on the vortex, looking at what I want and choosing to set my vibrational output towards the things I actually want. All right, pile 3. That was really unnecessarily loud, and I apologize if you had on headphones. My bad. I love y'all. I hope you will come back. Again, I post new content Monday through Friday, so come see me. Post Twin Flame Weekly Forecast on Sunday, so if you're Twin Flame or you're not, or you're just interested, or whatever, you'd like tarot, you like me, whatever, come back and see me on Sunday. And if I get to see you again, or until I get to see you again, know how much I love you, because I do. Bye, pile 3.